I'm sure many of you are stunned by the video you just watched, but I'm afraid this is the reality of things right now in the real estate industry. I am Tolulope Bukola. This is Real Estate 101. Stay with me. I have been in the real estate industry for more than 15 years, but there's been a major decay going on, especially when it boils down to the upcoming realtors and new realtors in the industry. Before now, being a realtor used to be a thing of a pride. When I was younger, my dad used to be a civil engineer. I was so proud of him when I see him playing in the real estate industry. But today, it's almost like a decay in the system, especially with the young ones that are joining into the system. Today, people are looking at them, at their appearances. Some of them are tagged, the females are tagged as prostitutes, while the males are seen as 419ers, fraudulent people. This has become a major decay in the industry, and as such, this brings me to the main topic of today, which will be boiling down on etiquette and the code of conduct of this industry. Therefore, what is etiquette? Etiquette is the customary conduct of polite behavior in the society and or among a group of professionals in a profession, right? Now, to simply put, etiquette is an expected behavioral pattern between your colleagues, your clients, and also your superiors. Still on etiquette, we're going to talk to you about how we address our people, our colleagues, our clients. We cannot complete etiquette without doing this. From the excerpt we had on earlier, you noticed that when the lady walked in, she was all gummy, chewing gum, and she was talking to the guy, or guy, dear, Hassan, what's up, boss man, how far now, how you doing? Hey, who gave you the right to address him as such? Who told you can talk to somebody like that? Did he give you permission? You think English language does not have respect? I mean, you need to stop all of this. First of all, you must recognize that we as Africans, we value respect. And also in the use of English, there is respect. You must learn to address people properly. Do not call people by their first name, except you have gotten to a point of relationship. And you go ahead first to ask, do you mind? Once the person says, I mind, refer back to the normal, formal way you talk to them. Or when the person says, I don't mind, then you can go on first name basis. However, even when you are talking to people on first name basis, it must be clear that this is a business partner. This is a business relationship. Do not cross the lines of friendship and business. Always remember that there's a thin line between friendship and business. Now, for instance, imagine some years back we had a class discussion and we're talking about phone conversation. It is important you know how to attend to people on the phone. It is important you address people properly. Sometimes you pick up calls, and you pick up a call and you hear a youthful voice. And because you are so used to your careless way and mode of talking, you start talking to the person down. You start addressing the person like you're talking to your mate or even somebody that's a junior colleague to you. Then eventually you set up a meeting and you meet with somebody who is much advanced in age than you are. How do you feel? You now feel, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know that I was talking to an elderly person. These are things you need to really watch out for. That is why you have to be cautious when you're talking to people. Also note this, on the phone, when somebody calls you, a prospect or client, a senior colleague, whoever the person is, make sure that when the call is over, they end that call. You don't have the right to end the call before the caller does so. However, in cases that are exceptional, where the caller must have forgotten and you have finished the conversation, maybe after 2 minutes of not hearing anything, then you can end such a call. Do not forget this common saying, you are addressed the way you are dressed. It is very, very important. For every profession you find yourself, there are codes of conduct. There are expectations that people want to see. For instance, imagine yourself walking into a banking hall and requesting to see the bank manager. And there comes a woman before you wearing a crop top, a crazy jeans, carrying a dreadlock that is golden, a wild herring, chewing a gum. I'm sure the moment you enter into the hall and you see her and they tell that's the bank manager, you will be worried. You will even think, have I gotten into the wrong place or where am I? That is how it is. When we were young, when we were children, when our parents asked us what are the professions we are interested in, when you say, I want to be a doctor, your father is always proud. So also if you say, I want to be a lawyer, it is a prestigious profession. So also is the real estate industry. Do not bastardize this industry. The idea of this industry is a very good one. It's a respectable industry. So therefore, you must learn to walk the path. You must look the path. You must speak the path. You must be dressed the path. Well, I'm sure that most of the people in the real estate realtors are more than 18 years old. But it's unfortunate that we still have to be battling with the issues bordering on hygiene. It is becoming a noticeable narrative that some realtors smell, they ooze out. Why? At what age? You are both 18. You must have learned that you need to take care of yourself. We're talking about your breath. Come on, in this day and age, you're still oozing out. Your mouth is like it's full of halitosis. You need to visit the dentist. You're walking towards a client or walking towards somebody and the person is pulling back and moving back. And you don't know that you have to have a propriety to reason that there's something going on. Do you want me to say, stop there, you're smelling? It's offensive. You don't want to hear that. I don't want to say that to you, but I feel that you should use your sense of sensitivity to know where I'm coming from. Please, why don't you shave your armpits? Why don't you brush your teeth, your tongue properly? Why don't you use mouthwash or perfumes? Why don't you, clean up properly? I cannot overemphasize the usefulness of a deodorant, even before an expensive perfume. It is important you have your armpit properly shaved. And then use your deodorant so that you hold yourself. It will stop the perspiration. You don't smell. Use stick-ons if you don't want deodorant. Use stick-ons, use shield. Shield yourself so that you smell nice. The perfume is the icing on the cake. But the first thing you need to do is to take care of yourself. The clothing you're wearing, make sure they're properly washed and dry. Do not repeat clothes, especially if you know that you sweat. Already the weather of Nigeria is a hot weather. You understand? So already we sweat a lot. So sweating a lot under heat and then repeating the same clothes, what do you expect? What are you trying to do? You want people to talk? You want people to now start taking you as a course to teach you on how to dress, on how to act? Come on now, let's grow up. All these things we are saying here today, we're not saying here to undermine or insult anybody. This is just to restore back the prestige back to the real estate industry. If you know you have heard in one way or the other, I am appealing to you. Take a change. Work on yourself. It is very, very key. If you have watched this video to the end, it means you have learned a thing or two about etiquette in the real estate industry. Remember, this is just about to sanitize and to restore back prestige into the real estate industry. Are you an aspiring realtor or a growing realtor already and you still like what you see and you want to learn more? Please feel free to DM us on the social media handles displayed right on your screen. We are ready to help you grow. This is Real Estate 101. I am Tolulope Bukola again, and I hope I've earned the privilege of your time. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.